turning grime into gold, launching your pressure washing business. Welcome back to the channel, or maybe welcome for the very first time. I'm super stoked you're here today because we're diving into something seriously cool, starting your very own pressure washing business. Hey everyone, it's Namareli Pressure Washing here. And if you've ever looked at a filthy driveway and thought, I could make that sparkle, then you've probably considered starting a pressure washing business. And let me tell you, it's an awesome feeling turning grime into gold, watching those surfaces transform right before your eyes. But like any business, it takes planning, grit, and a whole lot of hustle. That's why in this video, I'm sharing my top 6 must-know tips to help you launch your pressure washing business the right way. So grab your notebooks, and let's get down to business. Alright, before you even think about pulling the trigger on that brand new pressure washer, we gotta lay down a solid foundation, and that starts with becoming a research rock star. First up, let's scope out your local market. Think about it. Who are your ideal customers? Are you targeting residential homes, commercial properties, or maybe even specializing in something like boat cleaning? Next, size up the competition. What are other pressure washing businesses in your area offering? Are they focused on specific niches? What are their prices like? Knowing your competition will help you differentiate yourself and stand out from the crowd, and just as important as knowing your customers and competitors is understanding the legal lay of the land. Are there specific licenses or permits you need to operate legally in your area? Do you need insurance? Spoiler alert, yes, you absolutely do. Taking the time to research these legal requirements up front will save you a ton of headaches down the road. Now that you've got a handle on the research, it's time to set some goals that light your fire. And I'm not talking about those vague, wishy-washy goals like make more money. We're going for SMART goals here. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So let's say your short-term goal is to book 10 new clients in the next 3 months. That's specific, measurable, and time-bound. Now, how are you going to achieve it? Maybe you'll run a local Facebook ad campaign, print out some flyers, or even hit the pavement and introduce yourself to businesses in your area. And don't forget about those long-term goals. Do you dream of expanding your business, hiring a team, or maybe even franchising your pressure washing empire? Write those goals down, revisit them often, and let them fuel your motivation. You've got the knowledge, you've got the goals, now it's time to gather the awesome resources you'll need to bring your pressure washing business to life. First and foremost, you're going to need the right equipment. This is the heart of your business, so invest in quality, reliable machines that can handle the workload. Don't break the bank right away though. Starting with the essentials and upgrading as your business grows is totally okay. Next up, time. It's your most valuable asset, so treat it that way. How much time are you realistically able to dedicate to your pressure washing business each week? Be honest with yourself and create a schedule that works for you. And don't forget about the skills you bring to the table. Are you a natural-born salesperson, a marketing whiz? Maybe you're a master at organization and customer service. Identify your strengths and use them to your advantage. Finally, let's talk about the green stuff finances. How much money will you need to get your business up and running? Consider things like equipment costs, marketing expenses, and maybe even setting aside a little nest egg for those unexpected surprises that life throws your way. Chapter 4. Unleash your inner branding guru. Alright, it's time to get creative and unleash your inner branding guru. Building a strong brand is crucial for standing out in a crowded market and attracting those dream customers. First impressions matter, so let's start with a catchy business name. It should be memorable, easy to pronounce, and reflect the services you offer. Once you've nailed the name, it's time to bring it to life with a professional-looking logo. Think about your brand's personality. Are you going for bold and powerful or friendly and approachable? Your logo should capture that essence. But branding goes beyond just a name and a logo. It's about crafting a unique selling proposition or USP that sets you apart from the competition. What makes your pressure washing business special? Do you offer eco-friendly cleaning solutions? Do you pride yourself on exceptional customer service? Define your USP and weave it into all your marketing materials. Chapter 5. Suit up with solid protection. Okay, entrepreneurs, it's time to talk about protection. Not the kind with capes and superpowers, although that would be cool, but the kind that safeguards your business from potential risks. First and foremost, get yourself some liability insurance. Accidents happen, and having the right insurance coverage will protect you financially if something goes wrong on the job. Trust me, it's worth its weight in gold. Next up, contracts. Don't even think about starting a job without a clear, concise contract that outlines the scope of work, payment terms, and liability. This protects both you and your clients and helps avoid any misunderstandings down the road. And speaking of protection, let's not forget about the most important asset of all, you. Pressure washing can be physically demanding work, so prioritize safety, wear appropriate protective gear, use proper lifting techniques, and stay hydrated. Your health and well-being are paramount. Chapter 6. Dodge those pesky pitfalls. Alright, we're in the home stretch. But before you go out there and conquer the world of pressure washing, let's talk about some common pitfalls to avoid. Knowing what to watch out for will help you navigate the road to success more smoothly. One of the biggest mistakes new business owners make is underpricing their services. Remember, you're not just selling your time. You're selling your expertise, your equipment, and the value you bring to your clients. Charge what you're worth. Another pitfall to avoid is poor customer service. In today's world, word of mouth is everything. Treat your customers like gold. Go above and beyond to exceed their expectations and watch those positive reviews roll in. Don't fall into the trap of ineffective marketing either. You could have the best pressure washing business in the world, but if nobody knows about it, you won't get very far. Explore different marketing channels, experiment to see what works best for your target audience, and always be willing to adapt your strategies. And finally, don't neglect your finances. Keep track of your income and expenses, set a budget, and don't be afraid to seek help from a financial advisor if needed. Managing your money wisely is crucial for long-term success. Ready, set, sparkle? Alright everyone, that's it. 6 key things to really chew on as you're considering launching your pressure washing adventure. Remember, building a successful business takes time, effort, and a whole lot of dedication. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips and tricks on starting and growing your own business. And hey, if you have any questions or your own advice for aspiring pressure washing entrepreneurs, drop them in the comments below. Let's help each other out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Now go out there and make some things sparkle.